I need some sort of intro, so I'm inserting it now. That's what he said. Hey guys, Jess is a mess here. I'm Jess. My entire life is a mess, and it is finally time for that Q&A that I promised you guys like a month ago. So here we are. I took the questions from the comments of my last update video, and I also asked Instagram. I am hot and sweaty. It's okay. I live in Florida. What else were you expecting? I mean, come on. Everybody's hot and sweaty here. It's literally impossible not to be. So let's get into some questions. I'm going to start with Instagram. First question by JessMessCosplay. What is your favorite cosplay? That, is a very good question. I feel like my favorite cosplay, oh my god, I don't know, because I feel like my favorite character to be is Grell, because I just like become this completely different person and I'm like, oh darling, oh Sebby, you know, like it's really fun to be Grell. But I also really love Soul Eater. Okay, wait, the next question by I Am the Diamonds says, who is your favorite person to cosplay as? So I would say my favorite cosplay look-wise is Soul Eater, but my favorite person to cosplay is Grell, because he's just so fun to cosplay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Vivian underscore yip0213 asks, how are you doing? That's so nice. I'm okay. I'm getting through it. I have, you know, as you may know, 2 jobs, and it is difficile to get through life, and it's hard to find time to film. I just got off work, an 8-hour shift right now, so this is the only time I have to film, and that's why I look like a disaster. What first inspired you to start doing cosplay? My friends, they knew a friend who like went to conventions, and then I was like, whoa, that's cool, so we started like dressing up nerdy for Halloween, and then we were like, yo, we should go to a convention, and then we went to a convention, and yeah, so it was through mutual friends. What was your first anime? I believe my first anime was Ouran High School Host Club, which I feel like is a lot of people's first anime. It's an OG, you know, it's so good, and it still like has a very special place in my heart. It's a very cute little anime. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth a watch. Hello.rat.cosplay asked what my first anime was. Meow Cosplay asks, what's been your hardest cosplay to make and wear? Oh my god, my Attack on Titan cosplay 100%, because we just made it from like leather fabric that we got at the store, and we hot glued everything, and it was not a smart idea. It was so difficult to wear. It kept like coming off, the hot glue, because like we lived in Texas, it was super hot, so the hot glue would like reheat in the Texas heat and then just melt and fall apart. And it also took us forever, like a 100% all-nighter. Yeah, Attack on Titan cosplay, just the worst. Clipto Kicks asks, do you ever plan on doing any sponsorships? I don't know. I would love to get paid to do what I love. So like if it were like a cosplay sponsorship, maybe, totally, yeah. But I don't know what else. Who would pay me to, you know, I don't know what else I would do. If it was cosplay related, yeah, sure. Calm from the Storm, with underscores between them. Did you ever have bullies? If you did, how did you shut them out? I was the really quiet kid in high school, so no one really talked to me. So bullying wasn't really a problem because nobody talked to me ever. So honestly, the best way to combat bullying is just to be super effing nice, because people will just be like, well, this is boring. Like if you don't like give them what they want, just try to be nice and try to be like considerate of what they're going through. I mean, I know they're bullying you and that's not okay, but they're probably doing it because something is bad at home with them, or they hate themselves or something like that. So it's best to not give in to the hate and just to like be extremely kind regardless, and just know that they are being that way and they are bullying you because they feel like shit, and in a way you should just like feel sorry for them and move on. Like just don't pay any attention to what they say, because what they say doesn't mean anything. It's because they don't know you, they don't care about you, and they're just trying to make themselves feel better. So they're also very selfish, so you really just shouldn't give a shit what people like that say. Their words are empty, and they're just trying to fill their own hole in their chest with their empty words, and it's not gonna work. And so just don't let it affect you, and just be kind, you know, because eventually like those people are gonna grow up and they're hopefully gonna stop being assholes, and really appreciate the people that were kind to them in life, because there's probably not a lot of people who are kind to them. So yeah, just ignore them, live your life, love yourself. There is no reason to believe any of the crap that they say. Best and worst thing about cosplaying, asks I_Andy I_I. Best and worst thing about cosplaying. The best thing is just like going to conventions, having fun with your friends, and like feeling good in your cosplay, and like being able to just kind of escape your life for a little bit and like be a different person. The worst thing is the wigs. Having to wear a wig all day. It is, oh, and the makeup takes hours, you guys. Oh my god, but probably the wigs, even though they're like beautiful and I love them. It's just, it's a lot, it's a lot. Yeah, so that's all the ones from Instagram. Now let's get to the ones from YouTube. So, Kati Hashimoto, sorry, I'm terrible at reading in general. My question is, how many places have you moved to, and anything you miss about old places you lived in that you wish you had now? Oh, that's such a good question. How many places have I moved to? Over 10, for sure. Probably about like 12 or 14 times that I've moved, and something I miss about an old place that I used to live in. I used to live in like the middle of the nowhere desert at one point with my dad, and he had like a little house, and I just had like so much, because I always lived in very small, like one room usually, with me, my mom, and my brother all in one room at different places. So then finally, like, I moved in with my dad for a little bit, and I had my own room, and I could like run through the house. It wasn't somebody else's house, it was like my dad's house. It was so much freedom, and I was so freaking excited. So I miss having like a house and place to like run around and do exercise inside, you know, because outside it's hot. Mythical Gaming says, I love you so much. Thank you, I love you too. What are some shows you've been interested in? Gotham! Gotham, 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 Gotham. I could talk about Gotham all day. It's literally my favorite show. It's so good. It's amazing. I've been wanting to get into Good Omens because I've just seen a lot of like fan art on stuff on Instagram, and it looks, and I've seen a lot of like fan edits on YouTube. I just want to watch it. I just want to watch it. Rick and Morty. I am very surprised that I love Rick and Morty, because I usually do not like Adult Swim shows, but Rick and Morty is like, you know, it's so good and so interesting, and I'm really ready for the next season. Beanie Panda asks, do you draw, and could we maybe see some speed drawing in the future? I sort of draw. I'm not very good at it. I can't draw without a reference, but I do like drawing. Oh, speaking of a drawing video, I actually have one coming up, but it is not what you think. You'll see. It's gonna be a fun one, I hope. Sam Gregory says, Jess, I'm so thrilled that you're doing better. I've been watching you since I was 15 and I'm almost 21. Oh my god! Seeing you upload on YouTube or Instagram always makes my day a little better. Oh, I'm so happy. For the question, what would be your dream cosplay cosplay prop to build? My dream cosplay prop to build. I would either want to make like a scythe made out of foam, so I could like carry it to conventions without it being super heavy, and like it actually look good and realistic and stuff and be safer, or a Majora's Mask. Yeah. Mackenzie Eason says, what are some cosplays that you've been planning to do? Also, I heard your outro for the first time in months. I literally got emotional. I'm so happy you're back. Thank you, Mackenzie. So what are some cosplays I've been planning? Oh my god, I have a cosplay plan thing on my Instagram. I've been wanting to do Bakugo and Catwoman are like my top two that I'm working on, but I'm not getting very far. I love to do these. Arrow, Deku, Ralph from Detroit Become Human. Spider-Man! Oh my god! That is like my dream cosplay. Like, I want to be Spider-Man so bad, but a really good suit is like really expensive. Also a full CW Supergirl and a Spider-Gwen. Hello? Hello? Okay, my mom called me and I don't know where I left off, but... Oh, Chris, right, from Deltarune would be super cool. Just because I love his colors. He's so interesting and cool. Okay, so those are my cosplays that I'm like planning, but like haven't gotten very far on. Bailey asks, how is your stomach doing? I remember you mentioning it was a problem. Was that related to this recent sickness or was it something else? Also, I love your smile. Thank you, Bailey. So yeah, my stomach is doing a lot better. I had a gluten intolerance, and that was the main reason why I was sick so often. So now that I have stopped that and just sort of eat not gluten and also eat healthier in general, my stomach is doing a lot better. It's sensitive, you know, I gotta kind of be careful with it. I just gotta watch what I eat, but it's definitely doing so much better now that I'm not eating gluten. Marcy Mango asks, can we have more cooking/baking with Soul? Ask and you shall receive, my darling. Soul will definitely be coming up in some new videos in the future. I don't know what to bake. What do I bake? That's the question for today's video. Let me know down below, what should Soul cook in the next Cooking with Soul video, because I have no ideas. Purple Dawn asks, why don't you have health insurance? I'm not from the States, so I don't know how health insurance works. Is it insanely expensive or something? Health insurance is so expensive. It's cheaper for me just to go to the doctor one time than it would be to pay for health insurance over 3 months. Like, you know what I mean? And I only need to see the doctor like once every you know what I'm saying? So like, health insurance sucks. Shawnee Hayes asks, I do have one question. If you could collaborate with any YouTuber, who would it be? Oh! Jenna Marbles, probably. Or, no wait. Oh my god, wait, just one? Okay, either Jenna Marbles or Christine from Simply Nailogical. They're just like so my personality. They're just so funny. I feel like I would really like get along with Christine really well, because I feel like we're both like super weird. Yeah, final answer, Christine from Simply Nailogical, but I do love Jenna Marbles and would just love to be in one of her weird ass videos. 30-Day Reviews asks, how is my kitty doing? I actually don't have my cat Loki anymore. I love that cat so much, but we just didn't have the money for him, and I was, you know, really sick at the time, so we actually just found him a home. That was our original intention with bringing him home, was to find him another home that could take care of him. But then we just like kind of fell in love with him and we kept him for a few months. But at the end of the day, like, we couldn't afford to take him to the vet to get all of his shots. The vet bills were just really expensive and we couldn't afford it. So we did find a very nice family for him. He is with a husband and wife who have 2 kids and I think another dog. And Loki is 100% ruling over the house. He's getting all the attention he needs, Loki, and I love him and I miss him, but he's better off. Ruth Willis asks, what do you do for a living? Do you still live with your mom? Wow, asking the real questions, Ruth. Man, who are you, my aunt at a family reunion? I work at 2 retail stores. 2 different retail stores! My life sucks. And yes, I still live with my mom in a trailer. That's my life. So glad you asked. Reminded me how terrible my life is. Thank you. I'm just kidding. Random Pig 98. I'm so happy that things are getting better for you. Also, for the Q&A, how much do you like spaghetti? Considering it has gluten in it, not very much. But back when I could eat gluten, I freaking loved spaghetti. Oh my god, spaghetti's so gosh dang good. Oh, it was one of my favorite foods. But I can't eat it now, so sad. White Rose Hichigo 79 asks, welcome back, Jess. My Q&A question is, what's your favorite anime? Girl, you know, or boy, you know what it is. It's Soul Eater. Soul Eater is my favorite anime. It has been since I first watched it, and I just will never give up my love for Soul Eater. Yep, Soul Eater is my favorite anime. So, that's it for this Q&A. Thank you for submitting all of your questions on Instagram and on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is in the not in the comments, it's in the description box down below. I make 2 videos a week, one on Sunday, and then a Sims one on Wednesday, so that'll be fun. Thanks for sticking with me, y'all. Okay, thank you, Samuel Kasul, for being a Patreon. If you'd like to become a part of my Patreon family, you can join down below. The $5 and up Patreons get special behind-the-scenes videos and just videos specifically for Patreon. And, or you can just donate $1 and help me out. I mean, hey, if a ton of people donate $1, that's a ton of dollars. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I hope that you guys can join me on the journey to finding out. See you next time. Hey guys, Jess is a mess here. I'm Jess. My entire life is a mess, and today I forget to take off my glasses. It is time to do a Q&A that I've... Do I want my glasses on? No. Okay. Welcome, Jack. Welcome, Jack Bass.